Right, anyway, I've got to go to therapy.
Therapy?
Yeah, but Louise and Kane.
Oh, mate.
What?
She still lives with the first option.
Right, so who's the first option?
I'm gonna ask her.
No, no, let's get her here then. Let me call her. I'll call her. You don't call her. I'll call her and say she's required to come down.
You bring her here. She might be walking. I did kick
Why?
her out inside the street.
Hey, Denzel.
Hello, Louise. You've requested. I need to request your presence down at the hospital upstairs in one of the therapy rooms, please.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Now she's saying, I promise he hasn't been in. He's not been around for 3 weeks.
Who is it? Is it James?
Who is it? James?
Is it James, her husband, her ex-husband? Actually, they're still married.
James?
Yeah.
She told me that she.
What?
What?
They're still married, but yeah. What do you mean? She told me. What did she tell you his name was?
She's never told me his name.
Oh.
She said that she's married to her best friend.
Oh.
Mate, you got some digging to do here, bro.
No, I already know. What the thing is, right? She says she's been around 8 years. She knows a lot of people. Well, so have I. I know I know everything.
Fucking hell, Denzel, bro, you might be my savior.
Told you about like CJ and all that kind of stuff recently.
She said that she never dated CJ.
Yeah, never mind.
What?
No, never mind. It's fine.
Mate, what?
No. Don't worry.
He told me that she friend zoned him.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, fuck, this is about to get wicked. Bro, it's a good thing I've got the sweeper that I shot her with. I can feel my heart breaking already, Denzel.
What do you mean?
Well, you obviously know a lot more than I do, mate.
Hey, it's okay. It was just a pusher. You know?
Right.
Oh, you'd have to be powerful and find keys.
You're not wrong.
I think that's going to be a very reoccurring thing that's going to be said a lot, like about all these people that have been, oh yeah, don't worry about him, he's just a pusher. Next day, apparently she was farming with somebody a minute ago, and she had to let him ask him if she could leave to come here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she said she just needs to make sure it's okay if she comes here. She's doing farming with somebody or something. Somebody from Cyprus, a guy from Cyprus.
I dropped her off and she immediately got picked up by another dude when I was mad at her.
Yeah. Farming together.
You've got to, mate, you've got to unearth this, bro.
What do you mean? I mean, I don't know if
Find
there's
out the truth. You're a therapist.
I'm here for you guys to talk it out. You gotta find out the truth from each other, you know? Hello?
Hi.
Hello everyone, how are you doing?
So you didn't friend zone CJ?
It wasn't CJ.
Oh, alright. Alright, this is a completely different person then. Oh my god, this is gonna be so bad, bro.
This is quite literally someone you have never met. I can promise you that.
Then who is it?
I mean, with that being said, I just want to tell you, obviously, my name is Denzel Wallace. I am your couples therapist for today. Kane has, come to me with concerns, about this relationship that he's entering into, and he's been, he's come to me for reassurance, of all these people, and that you've had meetings with today, and he's just getting a bit concerned. Okay, so Kane, you start, from the top really, and just kind of explain, how you feel and what's going on.
So I need the truth about everybody, okay? Apparently CJ wasn't just a friend zone. Apparently you was, quite liking of each other, okay? You're apparently married to a guy named James. Why the fuck are you still living with the first dude that I was the first option? No. That fucking he was the first option. Why are you still living with him? That's fucked, by the way. That's about it. For fucking, that's all that needs to be addressed right now. I'm feeling
Wait. Hold up. Did you say married to, like, I'm still married to James?
What, in the streets?
Okay, hold on.
What is going on now, Lois?
Have a look at that.
Okay. It says
Not
that
married
she
to
is
James.
actually divorced.
Yep, and if you check it, I've been divorced since January last year. January 12th to
All
be
right.
exact.
So that's cleared up, right?
But yeah, just a bit more about the marriage. So Kane says that he was not aware of you being married previously. And Kane, would you like to explain how finding out that made you feel?
No, okay. You told me that you were married to your mate.
Ken, you remember the conversation we had on the Chamberlain roof?
Oh wait, yeah, I did know that she was married previously, actually. That doesn't clear up the CJ thing, or the fact that your first option, who you're not with because he's quote unquote not around, by the way, is still living with you.
Hang on. Just to clarify, first option. What does that reference?
There was a dude before me that she would have been with if, and she told me that there wasn't another person, but apparently there was. Loads of lies going on, Denzel.
Louise, can you confirm or
lies, mate.
can you confirm or
Which one would you like me to address first,
Well,
the CJ or
well,
you first?
can you confirm or deny that you would be with this person if they were around?
No.
If you didn't meet me,
Still wouldn't. There was a reason why we wasn't together.
you said the reason because they weren't around. That's why you're lying.
That is also one of them, but there is a reason why we was never
And we would
together.
love to. I need to hear the reasons. I need to know what's going on because these are
Okay.
just lies.
Do you want to know who it was first?
That'd be fucking awesome, yeah. Because you're still
Alfie
living in
Bates.
with him. Who the fuck is
Told you didn't know him.
the guy you was consistently comparing me, like continuously comparing me to?
Obviously, he's claimed that he's been compared to another man. Is this something that you can confirm you were doing?
It was only by his accent.
Consistently talking about his accent, bro, over and over and over and over and over and over.
Okay,
No,
Kaden, how did
It
this
got
make you
brought up
feel?
Once.
I have the sweeper I shot you with, don't lie.
Oh.
It got brought up once to you, and then it got brought up in front of Cassie when I'd said how like you're both from South London, but yet you both sound like you're on different spectrums of London.
Oh, sorry, what was that? He sounds like he's on a different spectrum.
Yeah, they're not from South London. Like they're both from South London, but they don't sound like, well, Alfie doesn't sound the same.
So I was being compared, Denzel.
No.
Oh, and how did that make you feel, Kane? To know that
Absolutely horrible.
you were potentially a fill-in for this person that was never around.
It was not a villain. He was not.
I definitely feel like a villain, bro. In fact, I'm gonna ask Cassie if I was a villain.
Okay. Well, before you do that,
You got one chance to tell the truth, because I will shoot you again.
I'm literally going to tell you everything right now. Remember when I said to you there was a conversation between me and Cassie about you at the baseball field?
Yeah.
That's what the conversation was about.
Explain.
So the conversation was about you and Alfie, not necessarily Alfie, more about you. And I turned around to Cassie and said to her, essentially, like Alfie's just he's just in the past, and I wasn't really caring about that too much anymore, because while we was only a couple of days of knowing each other, I really liked you enough that I wanted to get to know you.
So I was an option.
Everyone's an option in life.
Oh.
I was an
You
option
told me
to
I
you.
wasn't. Yeah, but you told me I wasn't. No, I wasn't. No, you wasn't.
Yes, I was.
No, you wasn't.
Well, that's not what I've been told.
Yeah, well.
Okay, Louise.
Not what I've told you,
last,
is it?
Louise,
last thing I got told was,
elaborate on that, Louise? Yeah.
I knew that him and Christy was a thing, and like Christy wanted an open relationship, he didn't want it. And then I was there when Chrissy finally came back.
Who is Chrissy?
round.
Sorry.
And ex, I guess.
I never dated her.
I never
She used to
dated
pick on me
Alfie.
She used to pick on me for my stutter and call it cute. That's about it.
She's not wrong. But regardless, like I knew about Chrissy coming back around and saying that she didn't want an open relationship no more, she wanted Kane. What I didn't know, and I found out after Kane had shot me, that the time frame was actually Chrissy opened up that she wanted to take him back one day after Kane was trying to get her to change her mind.
And who is Chrissy?
I wasn't trying to get her to change her mind.
Who-
Diablo and Autumn were. Thank you very much.
Who is Chrissy? Sorry.
She is a interior designer that works at the tech store.
Sorry. I'll rephrase.
What is her name exactly?
Her name is
Chrissy Snow.
Chrissy Snow.
Right. Okay. Perfect. And where does Chrissy Snow come into this story?
She was an option for Ken.
Well, she wasn't, because she was in an open relationship. And then right as
Well-
I'm moving on in my life, tried to, remove herself from an open
From what I
relationship.
got told the day before, you was
By who?
all willing for Autumn and Diablo to reach out to her and get her to change her mind, and
No, I
you was
wasn't.
still
I was
texting
telling
and
them
flirting
not
with her.
to. I was telling them not to because it was a fucking a lost cause. Wasn't worth it.
Yeah, and Alfie was a lost cause too.
Doesn't
So-
sound like it, because it sounds like you made up your mind on the baseball field.
No, you know what's crazy though? The fact of it is, you had the situations with Chrissy so close to meeting me, but me and Alfie was 2 weeks before I even met you.
There wasn't anything with Chrissy.
Wasn't anything with me and Alfie.
I never had keys to her house. Didn't live with her.
I don't live with Alfie. He's at the stash house.
He lives in your house.
There's no bedrooms. Where do you think he fucking stays?
Yeah, but he lives in your house, no?
So
No,
your
he lives in the apartments.
so your so-called first option, from Kane's point of view, lives in a house with you that you have
Nope.
sentimental value.
No. Okay, the house I keep because it's a stash house for people that was in the sins.
So,
So
what-
Alfie, Khalil, and Sean have access to it.
Okay, and why does it have sentimental value?
Well, I never specifically said it had sentimental value. I just said I got given it for free by my brother because he left the city. The sentimental value thing came from Kane.
Right. And Ken, how do you feel about owning that property with a potential lover and having sentimental value?
Well, I'm obviously not fucking very happy about it, bro.
You have any suggestions? What could be done, or
Well, I just don't know why there's so many
sell Denzel the house?
wraps around the truth, bro. Why didn't I know his name? You know what I mean? And then you've been comparing me to him. All right. So is there any similarities in our relationship that you've ever had with him?
No,
Absolutely. All right. So
But
not put him as your phone.
whose relationship?
mine and Louise's
No. But similarities between your relationship and whose?
with her, all right. So is there any similarities that she had with him that are like mine?
When you say him, who do you mean?
Alfie.
So were you in a relationship with him?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you questions. Okay. That little weird thing that you do with the nickname on your phone, was that a thing for him?
Okay, I need to tell you.
Just tell the
something about it.
truth.
I
Why-
am, and this is what I'm gonna tell you. Okay,
I'm gonna ask you about the background as well. So go on.
my background's me, Jordan, and Khalil.
Okay, but has it ever
Um,
been Alfie?
It was for a little bit, yes.
All right, I've heard all I need to fucking hear. Denzel.
No. Carry on, Louise.
No, no.
Explain.
I've
Okay,
heard all I need
listen,
to hear. She's a lying
listen.
piece of shit, and I'm done with this fucking interview.
I changed it to you.
It's
Not an interview.
immediately.
No, Kate. Kate, come back. Do one moment. Come
What do
back.
you want?
Come back.
She had him on her fucking phone screen.
Yeah, no,
Denzel.
it's wild, but I wanted to try and explain.
Tell him there's an actual specific
How
reason.
can that
about
be
having
explained?
numbers
Apparently, there
and
was
using
no
all that.
similarities. Apparently, they weren't dating. Apparently, she didn't like him.
No, but she had a nickname for him as well, and you've not given a chance to explain why she
It
had the
wasn't a
nickname on her phone.
nickname, It was just his name.
Big Bear or something, apparently.
No, it was not. No, he is absolutely trolling you right now, Ken.
You
Please don't listen to
missed
him.
that pop anyway.
Ken, he is trolling you.
This whole time, John was just looking out for me.
Ken. You know,
John
right?
knows what's good for me.
You know that I have an emoji, a love heart, and a number per person, right?
Ooh.
There's a reason for it. There's a reason why you're at 0, right? You're at 0 because you're my partner and you're at the top of the list. Secondly, there is people in there that have it. For instance, Jordan, Khalil, Amelia, and Cassie used to be up there, and it's because it's actually for my emergency contacts.
So, what number was Alfie on your phone, and what number is he now?
Alfie was 3, and he's not. He didn't have a number no more.
Why
It was
not?
3, but it was your fucking phone background. Or, you know what, yeah? I'm going to ask Cassie all of this.
So,
She has no reason to lie to me.
Because it was about my emergency contacts, Kane. That's exactly what it was.
So-
My emergency contacts are the reason
so
why there numbers.
was he never 0 on your phone?
Alfie has never been 0.
And what are these nicknames that you're on about, Kane? Do you mind going into that?
They don't have nicknames.
Right, it's not nicknames.
Is
it's more
nickname something that you two use now? Is that what you?
No.
No, I don't use nicknames. Not me.
So
for
so
instance,
Louise does.
Kane, No, I don't have nicknames. I do not have nicknames for anyone in my phone, pretty much.
So you know,
I
if you
don't
were
think
if you were greeting Louise, Kane, you know, what would you refer to her as?
Lou, bro.
Okay, and Louise, if you were, you know, if you were saying something nice to Kane, what would you call him?
call him King, 'cause it's his name.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Him on the background of our phone, Denzel, bro. You need to pick at that, bro. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think that kind of, you know, does speak for itself, but I don't know.
Okay, but Kane was also my background. From the minute I met Kane, Kane became my background. And then when he shot me, it got changed.
What did it get changed to?
Jordan, me, and Khalil.
And what is it now?
Jordan, me, and Khalil.
And why was the background ever Alfie in the first place?
Because even though me and Alfie didn't date, we were still close.
I mean, close enough to become your phone background.
That sounds like you were as in love, mate.
I was not in love.
Did you love him?
No.
So why was he your phone background?
Because I was close with him. He was a close friend.
No, no, he was an option.
Do you love Kane?
I do love Ken.
So why is he your phone background?
Why is he not my phone background right now?
Why did you make him your phone background?
Because Kane took my heart pretty quickly.
Because you love him.
Yeah.
So you can understand, you know, why when you say you made somebody else your phone background because they were a good friend, doesn't that?
Absolute fucking horseshit. Tell me the truth.
Did you love him, Louise?
Did not love Alfie now.
Hurt me with the truth. Don't comfort me with your lies.
I did not love it, I promise you.
Well, this is a, you know, what happens in this room, it does not leave here. You know, this is very.
There is a reason why me and Alfie never became anything at all.
What was it? Tell us.
He didn't love her
Share the
back.
class.
He didn't love her back.
He was a Saints hang around.
So if he wasn't a Saints hang around, you would have been together.
I don't know. I don't know because he started ghosting me.
Oh, so that's the real reason.
Yeah, Louise, do you want to elaborate on that? Because I'll be honest, if I'm the man after you know, somebody, and you say the only reason that you stopped talking is because he started ghosting you, I'm feel like I'm
replacement. You was building a big blue Lego pyramid, and you couldn't find a blue block.
Hold
so you
on,
put
hold
a
on.
fucking orange one in there.
I didn't
right in the
go,
middle.
I didn't go looking for you to replace him. You came to me.
Bro, she's only with me because she got ghosted. That
I'm
feels
not
fucking
with you.
wicked,
Oh
bro.
my God. I'm not with you because I got ghosted, Ken.
You said there was multiple reasons why you stopped talking, and it's because you got ghosted. So if you didn't get ghosted, would you feel any different?
Louise, be honest with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
If he never started ghosting you, he was still around. You still have him as your phone background to this day, wouldn't you?
Probably not. No. The conversation was because I knew that if he wanted to be in the Saints, he couldn't attempt anything with me at all. So I told him from the get-go, no, we can't have a relationship.
Weren't
because he
Zayo in the
blocked him out.
Saints?
Zale wasn't the Saints, yes.
So why are you lying?
Who's
Again,
Zale?
I'm not lying.
her ex-partner
Okay,
that she had a
there is a
relationship with?
there is a
They were both in
reason
the
why.
Saints.
There is a reason why I said this to Alfie in the first place, and that was because back with Zale, Zale was the one in the Saints, I was the one that wasn't. So I got held back because of that. That is the reason why it took me so long to get into the Saints. Zale
So
held
there was
me
never a
back.
moment when you guys were like fucking in a relationship whilst you were both in the Saints?
Me and Zale, no, we was in a relationship. That's only because it
So
got fucking dropped
okay,
because of
wow.
Jade. But
Wow.
when it came round to Alfie, I told him I got held back for 5 months, and I didn't want to see him get held back if that's what he really wanted. So I told him no. He wanted it to be a
So
relationship.
you loved
and
him
he
that much that you got rid of the relationship so he could grow and prosper.
didn't love him.
Were you happy when you left the Saints?
When who left the Saints?
Alfie.
Alfie was in the Saints right up until they disbanded. He's just not been around.
And obviously, if he was to come round now, you know, how would your relationship be?
Considering his cousin was in the Saints, he probably won't speak to me because I left.
You still live together?
Don't live together. I live at Jamestown. I don't stay anywhere near the Fudge House. In the whole maybe 8 months, 9 months that I've had access to the house, I have never once slept there.
What about Alfie? Where has he been sleeping?
Has Alfie ever had keys to Jamestown?
No.
Oh, you sure?
Positive.
Has he ever been there?
What can you swear on that makes
Yes,
me
he has
believe
been
you?
there.
So he has been round to Jamestown.
Yes.
Why was he round at Jamestown?
He used to sleep on the sofa sometimes.
So you're a lying little fuck again. Thank you very much.
I haven't lied to you. I just told you he's been at Jamestown.
He used to sleep at Jamestown with you. He used to sleep underneath the same roof. And you think I don't... You really believe that I'm going to believe that nothing happened? Like, are you actually stupid or what?
There was no relationship, nothing at all.
He slept on the sofa every time.
Yeah. Slept on the sofa, right? Was her phone background, but slept on the sofa. Right, mate. Come on. You fucking having me on, bro.
You honestly say you slept on the sofa every time, Louise?
No, there was a little bit of a fling at one point.
Mate, I'm done listening to your lies, bro. You're just sat here lying to me over and over
What do
again.
you
I'm
want?
not lying to you. There was
This
no
is-
relationship.
Listen, shut the fuck up. You're lying to me constantly, bro. Listen, Denzel, this has been absolutely thrilling. Riveting, in fact, mate. Absolutely mind-opening. Brilliant.
No problem. You know, that's what I'm here for.
And there was no
You are...
relationship.
Shut up. You've been lying to me the whole time I've been in here. Stop talking to me. Listen, Denzel, I owe you everything, brother. You've saved my pure golden heart, bro.